What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and Netmarble has done something that I think we can all be proud of, and that is the fact that they released this dev note. And I really love dev notes because they give us some insight as to what the game can actually do. It also lets us know that Netmarble is listening to our feedback, something that we've definitely criticized the devs for when it comes to this game. It seems like a lot of times they don't listen. There's still a lot of things in the game that needs to be addressed. But there's some things that they talk about in this dev note that I think are really, really important. And in all honesty, really, really exciting. And I think it's going to improve the quality of life in the game. So, I mean, we got the greetings agency. This is Marvel Future Fight development team. So they want to thank all of us for the love that they've shown to the second Eternals update. Then they let us know that they're always striving to be the best that they can be. And they're excited to tell us about the new Dimension Rift, which I'm not really that excited about, to be perfectly honest with you guys, and the changes they made to it. In addition, they also want to inform us of the upcoming changes to the story mode. And this is the thing that really can improve our quality of life bigger than crap, guys. This is really, really nice, which is one of the backbones of Marvel Future Fight. And it is. It obviously is. You scroll down here, you got Dimension Rift improvements. So Dimension Rift has been added to the game with this update, and much of it is based on the story mode. And yeah, I mean, it's just like playing story mode pretty much, except for one difference that they point out here. Through Dimension Rift, artifacts can be acquired much easier, and this will enable you to actively utilize the recently added artifacts more effectively. We have also automated the stages in Dimension Rift for a better experience. And that's something about Dimension Rift I do like. I like the fact that you can auto it. That's nice, right? We have a lot of time consumption in this game, especially because of the story mode. But this dev note does address that, and that's something that I'm really, really happy to see. They're aware of the absence of the auto repeat and its inconvenience. Our original intention was to have Dimension Rift as a manual play mode. Can you imagine if we had to manually play Dimension Rifts on top of manually playing story mode? Oh my God. I mean, the game takes a long amount of time. And timeline survival, oh my God. I mean, timeline survival and story mode take an insane amount of time. I mean, I don't even play timeline survival. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually are. But at the last moment, they pivoted to an automated play style, which made it difficult for them to add auto repeat for this update. They asked for our understanding, and they are pushing to finish the automation of Dimension Rift by adding auto repeat by the next update for your convenience. Big thumbs up, my friends. Big, big thumbs up. I am freaking loving it. So, hell yeah. And then we get down to story mode, and this is where the quality of life really, really improves, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I think as far as a lot of the players out there are concerned. So they're also considering the automation of story mode. No, don't consider it. Don't consider it. Do it. Do it. Okay? Where the fundamentals of Dimension Rift are based off of. However, the automation of story mode faces challenges that will require quite a lot of time, and that is something that we all definitely understand. It's not easy developing a game. It's not easy putting in new game modes and doing a bunch of changes later on because of all the encoding, right? I mean, it's a lot of work, and we totally understand that, Netmarble. But you need to change this, right? You need to make it auto. The sheer number of stages in the story mode and their level design intended for manual play deriving from stage gimmicks demand us to make preparations on many levels. We will do our best to meet our agents' expectations in the future. Now, the thing that I like about this is the fact that they are listening. This is something that, I know that I've definitely complained about, that we should have an auto and story mode. Story mode takes an absolute insane amount of time. And when you look at this thing, right, you click on Ultimate here, it takes an insane amount of time to do this. You have all of these different stages. You got 9 stages right here. Then you jump out of here, and then you go into the True Shield, right? Look at this. Then you got another 4 stages, right? So now we're up to 13 stages that you got to do. Then you can click on here, all right? And then we got another 4. So now it's 17 stages. Then we go on to the last one, and we have another 4, which is, 3, 20 stages. This takes a long time. Yeah, they're pretty damn easy. If you're using certain characters and you have certain tier 3s and awakened characters, yeah, it's pretty damn easy, but it takes a lot of damn time, not to mention the other game modes that you have to play in this game. This is a very time-consuming part of the game. I mean, currently, right now, for me, I pretty much just play True Shield and the Future Ends Here because there just aren't that many stages in those things, and it doesn't take a lot of time. But if we had auto, right? If we could auto all this stuff, I mean, that would be awesome. You can just kick back, kick it on auto, and just let it go, right? And then you could be doing something else that maybe could be more productive in your own personal life, whether you're playing another game, whether you're, cleaning your house or attending to your wife or husband, whatever the case may be. I mean, whatever it might be, attending to your children, it would be awesome, right? This stuff takes a long, long time. And I'm not like a big proponent of autoplay. I honestly, every time I see autoplay, I don't really like it. But when it comes to something like story mode, I mean, you got like dispatch missions here. You play dispatch missions, it's a one and done deal. You play all these, you get it done, you get your clear, and then every day you can sit here and collect all of these rewards. And this is awesome. This is awesome. I love dispatch missions. I love it because, you had to earn the right to be able to do this. Not earn the right to be able to do this, but you had to earn the capability to be able to do this because you had to clear all of these stages, which is pretty damn cool. And then you can collect all this every single day. Beep, 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 beep. It just automatically does it for you. So it doesn't consume any time for you at all. You can come in here and click on a button, collect everything, and you're done. It's freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. Whereas in story mode, you got to play this thing all damn day. It feels like all day. Honestly, it takes an eternity to be able to do this. And I'm just really, really happy to see that Netmarble is listening to us, man. This is a good step, right? And this is what they need to do. This is something that, like I said earlier, that we criticize the dev team for. They just, a lot of times, just seem to ignore our butts, right? This year has been a really good year for this game. They've done a lot of good things with reworks of old characters, making crappy characters into godly characters, which is freaking fantastic. And that's something that we praise them for. Thank you, Netmarble, for that. But you need to address a lot of the other issues in the game, and this is a good starting point, right? This is a good thing for you to do because if you make it auto in story mode, then we can just click and go, right? We don't have to sit there and waste time, and we can focus more attention on the game modes that we actually prefer to play or whatever we might be doing in our own personal lives, which is something that I can definitely appreciate. And, and I like that they're having the surveys. I like it, and in addition to the survey, so from this update, they've added a function that enables them to hold surveys, which is awesome, and they plan to do them occasionally. They have been carefully keeping track of our opinions through multiple sources, including official and unofficial channels. Good to know. However, they're doing their best to listen to their agents through communities and in-game activities. They believe that many opinions exist outside of these channels to facilitate these needs and to listen even more closely to their agents. They have added the survey, and that's a good idea, right? Having the survey gives them solid feedback on game modes, on things that are occurring in the game, and then they can address it and make the game better for all of us, right? The better this game is, the more longevity it's going to have, the longer it's going to last. I want this game to last as long as humanly possible. We got all these movies coming out. We got all these things that they can base updates off of, and which is pretty freaking fantastic. But they need to, always take it a step further and give us some other things in the game. And hopefully they'll take more of our feedback in the future for other things that, we've talked about in the game. There's a lot of issues that needs to be addressed in this game, like rewards and ABX. Getting more crystals every single day, adding another obelisk slot for our characters instead of having one obelisk slot, having two obelisk slots. And the list goes on. There's a lot of things, having a Shadowland shop, revamping Shadowland. There's a lot of things that they need to do. And hopefully this is a good step in the right direction. And they will listen to our feedback and they will implement some of these things that we really want. And I really love when I scroll down here, I can see that there are a ton of people that have watched this. Over 1,000, man. That is amazing. I'm so proud of the community for stepping in here, reading this and looking at this, man. You guys are freaking amazing, right? The MFF community is just awesome, right? It's one of the big reasons that I've always loved playing this game. So I just wanted to chat about this dev note because I think this is absolutely amazing, man. I'm so happy to see that they're going to try to introduce some auto in that story mode. And, if they do, and if we do see it get done, I'm definitely going to be playing all of these things. And I think, a lot of the players are probably similar to me to where they only play some of them. But I mean, if they have all this in auto mode, I'm going to be coming in here. I'm going to be leveling up all these characters to level 70. Every single one of them, as you guys can see, there's a lot of them I don't have at level 70, but I'm going to level them up to level 70 so I get double the contribution rewards, because I'll actually be playing all of the story mode. So I'm definitely looking forward to the auto mode in the story, and I'm definitely looking forward to other future dev notes that we can get, letting us know maybe some of the other changes that they can actually give us in this game. So let me know how you're all feeling about the dev note, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.